Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Sorry, it's about half an hour late than I usually stream. I just totally lost track of time, and it's been a very long, very stressful day, to say the least. Very long and stressful. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. We are going to be world building today, so I'm very excited because I have new overlays and things. So I'm still working on this one. I kind of want to add something else to it, but or maybe I'll just center it and things. Maybe I'll just move it like that for now. Yeah, yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, so hopefully you can hear me. Let me test my sound because now I'm paranoid about sound all the time. All the time, I'm paranoid about the sound. Let's see. Let's see. Can I hear myself? Can I hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Testing. Testing. I can hear myself. Yay. I'm going to start doing that from now on. I'm just paranoid. Paranoid. For all the times that my sound has let me down. Okay. Um, Alrighty then. So let's get started. Let me open up my. Nope, not that. Nope, not that. Gosh. My thing. There it is. Like I said, it's been a very long day. I'm very tired. Oh, sorry. I was in the classroom during the most hectic time with 11 one-year olds, and geez Louise, they were savages today. Complete savages. They just. They're like, oh, you don't want me to stand on top of the table? Okay, just let me do that real quick for you. Like, cool, that's what we're doing today, huh? Or, you want me to go to sleep and take a nap? Nah. Even though I usually take a nap and lay down without a problem. Not today. That's fine. Oh my god, stop. I'm trying to get this to. There we go. There we go. No, I don't. I don't want it like that. I'm like, I want it a certain way and it keeps moving it. And so I'm like, please stop. Okay. Okay, now let's go to the other screen. Yay. All right, so this is my other screen overlay that I did, which I hope you like. Um, Hopefully, we'll get some chatter and then you guys can see the chat boxes. But anyway, let's go ahead and the last place we left it at, oh, sorry guys. Um, Last place we left it at, we were coming up with different creatures that our heroes could fight or encounter. We talked about, we researched, kind of, not researched, what a manticore is, hags, gremlins. So these are the ones that I came up with. And so what I want to do is kind of go through and look at them. So let's do that. Do, 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 do. And to do that, I need the internet to die. Okay. So actually, I think I'm going to move. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Oh, there's the dog. I have my door shut in my bedroom, so they're all trying to get in. Trying to get into the bedroom. Silly doggies. Okay. There we go. That's much better. Now I can see things. I really need like 3 screens. or two big ones. I have a semi big one and then my laptop, which is not very big at all. I hate having to look at my laptop, but all right. So we did Manticore. So Manticore, let me find a picture of it. So you can kind of see what it looks like. It's a very handsome fellow. I say sarcastically because he's not. Manticores are, in my opinion, pretty ugly. um, let's see. Which one do I want? Some of them look cute. Some of them look like those derpy medieval drawings. What the hell is that? I've never seen a manticore that looks like that. That's terrifying. Let's see here. We'll go with this guy. Maybe. I just want to copy image. There we go. Okay, so this is Mr. Manticore. Has a face of a human, body of a lion, tail of a scorpion, and there's venomous spikes, which I don't really see on this guy, but he's got kind of like porcupine quills on him too. Sometimes the spines can be launched like arrows, eats its victim whole, using all the rows of its teeth. So that one's an okay one, but let me see if I can find one that's a little bit better. That looks more dragony. Dragon tails, dragon tails. Anyway. Ew. Some of these I'm like, is that a manticore? Because that don't look like no manticore. I guess I'm trying to find one that has like all the teeth. Maybe if I put... Oh, excuse me. I think I'm getting a cold. I'm not a fan of that. I don't have time for cold. But, you know, when you're in the classroom with little germ magnets. Okay. So, like, imagine this and this. Like, look at all those teeth. Look at them suckers. Lots of teeth, spikes, and all that jazz. So that's what a manticore looks like, in case you're wondering. All right, let's look up some hags. Now, there are... Okay, so I put hags, and the first thing that pops up, courtesy of AI, is H.A.G.S stands for Have a Great Summer. It's a classical way to write that in a yearbook, apparently. What? AI. How does that even help me? All right, so hags, horrible witches. Oh, gosh, dang it! Stop it! I can't read the text when you do that. Horrible witches of wicked intent and ancient origin. They're dark fae, tied to primal forces, whose foul magic and mysterious malevolence haunted fairy tales and nightmares. They're hideous and heinous. They're ugly inside and out. They can take on the forms of unsightly old women. They were the antithesis of Feywild natives like the Eladrin. They're all unique, but there are some physical traits. Blotchy skin, warts, moles. All right, so They're unpredictable. Like to do deals and bargains. Okay. So let's see. Common abilities, supernatural strength and swiftness. So I'll probably have to, let's see, they're dark fae, obviously. Usually old women who like to make deals. Yeah. They are ugly inside and out. All right, let me find a picture for you guys. In case you're like, oh, I don't know what a hag looks like. Which, I mean, honestly, it's just like the old witch in Snow White. Dogs. Scratching at my door. All right, so there's one. It's beautiful. And then this one, slightly more disturbing in my opinion. Yeah. Gross. Anyway, that's a hack. All right, let's go to Displacer Beast. So a Displacer Beast looks something like this. I'm just gonna put them in here right now. Or not. Looks like that. Looks like a kitty cat. A big kitty cat with these tentacle thingies. So there's one. Find another one. Sometimes they look kind of cute, in my opinion. But they're not supposed to be cute. They're quite terrifying. Screw it. I'll find it. I'll show you guys a cute one. Well, I don't want to do that one. Actually, do I have? All right, there's another one. That one needs to eat some more because it looks like it's starving. But anyway, that's a Displacer Beast. They are... Look at it all. I think also too, I might add on here Blink Dog. Maybe. We'll see. All right. So it is panther-like. Has 6 legs and twin barbed tentacles. And it has the ability to, so what it does is it has the ability to create like a displacement of where it is. So like a mirage and an image where you think it's in one place, but kind of like a mirror kind of image of it. It's an illusion to create a multiple mirror So that's that. I like Displacer Beast a lot, actually. Um, and then Red Cap. Not as familiar with red caps. My internet's being very slow today. Okay. It's a homicidal fey creature, y'all. Let's see what it looks like before we read what it actually does. But he's homicidal. Oh yeah. I mean, I would look like if I looked like that, it might be homicidal too. So they look like little gnome creatures. They'll kill you in a second. So there's. I'm just gonna bring this over here. I'm tired of going back and forth. Okay, so this essentially, this crazy unhinged looking gnome. Yeah, look at them. Yeah, that's a red cap. Let's see here. Evil, murderous fae with an insatiable bloodlust. Oh my gosh, speaking's hard. Small, tough, and elderly human men, or undersized, wizened gnomes. They're about 3 to 4 feet tall, weigh about 50 pounds. Evil smiles. They wear heavy iron boots, leather pants, and bright red leather pointed caps. These were always soaked in fresh blood. Vicious and cruel serial killers. They need to constantly kill in order to continue existing, absorbing a little of the essence of everything they slew. Oh. Okay, well, if they're trying to survive. It's kind of sad lore. Kind of a sad lore. Alright, so wearing boots and has a hat soaked in blood. It's victims. I spelled that wrong. My brain does not want to function. Victims. Forgot the I. There we go. Kills. Essence of its victims in order to survive. If it doesn't do this at least every 3 days, it will disappear. Cool. Alright, that's a fey creature as well. Okay, so obviously that's fey. Is the manticore fey? I forget. traditionally not a fae. If I click on this, will it let me click on it? Oh. All right, so typically no. Could or couldn't. All right, let's go with a gremlin. All right, so these are little gremlins. You can see my dog keeps barking or scratching my door. I'll be right back. I just want to go open the door for him so he can crawl on my bed. Okay, I am back. All right. So gremlins. All right, so they are fey creatures. They delighted in angry people, intelligent, chaotic, mischievous. So these guys might be kind of fun for our party to encounter at some point. So chaotic. Mischievous. Intelligent. People. Fae. What else did I want to put here? They like destruction and mayhem. Let's go with the next one here. A griffin. Griffin is the eagle, lion, body one. It's an avian carnivore. Okay, so let's see here. Large fey creature with an eagle head and front legs and back of a lion. Sorry if you can hear my son. He's talking very loud. He doesn't have a volume control. So, all right. Let's see. What is this? Let's see. Let's do the body. They can make 2 attacks. They have a beak and claws. They have good eyesight. Sorry, guys. I'm having such a hard time with my eyes to staying awake. Let's see here. Walking statue of Waterdeep. Oh yeah, the walking. We're doing the D&D campaign I'm in right now. We're doing the Heist of Waterdeep or something like that. And I remember the statue. Let's see. Behavior. Behavior. They're intelligent, yet aggressive. Okay, intelligent, yet aggressive. Let's see here. It doesn't really have like what's their function? What's their purpose? What's their purpose? Well, that's all right. They are intelligent yet slightly aggressive. There we go. Okay. A unicorn. Maybe I should save this in case my computer crashes. Alright. Just going to type in unicorn because there's not a lot of different options. Let's see, unicorn. Legendary creature. Oh, look at that wonderful medieval drawing. Has a white horse or goat-like animal with a long, straight horn with spiraling grooves, cleaving sometimes a goat's beard. Is described as an extremely wild woodland creature, a symbol of purity and grace, could only be captured by a virgin. Has the power to render poisoned water potable and heal sickness. Let's see. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, I like that unicorn. Although, technically, that would be... Wouldn't that be an alicorn since it has wings? Okay. Scotland, ooh. It's a symbol of Scotland. It was believed they were the natural enemies of the lion, symbol that the English royals use. So they chose. I have a lot of questions about that. Let's go to something a bit more. Can magically teleport itself. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see here. Look at those flowing locks, golden locks. All right, so they are okay. Considered good. They can heal and teleport creatures and itself. What else can they do? Healing touch. Of course, they can do that. Teleport. Shimmering shield. Heal self. It's immune to poison. See if we can find some more more stuff here. Archaeology now. My computer's really mad at me. I need a better computer. Oh, and I also need a new car. I got almost home today, and then there was this sound, and I was like, "What's that?" Because my car doesn't already sound good. I know I knew I needed a new car. It's on its last legs, and I was hoping that it would last a little bit longer, so that we could save up a little bit longer before we have to buy one. But it started making a screeching sound and then a knocking sound, and sounded absolutely so bad that I was like, I thought it sounded bad before, but this is worse. I'm not going to drive this car tomorrow. Taking my husband's car. It's a good thing he doesn't have to go anywhere tomorrow. Description. Got it. Abilities. Oh, varieties. Black unicorns. Would a black unicorn be the opposite of a regular unicorn, or would that be like a nightmare? Interesting. I would think a nightmare would be the opposite of. So they are fae. I'll say usually. Okay, moving on to Dryad. We're going to get through these, and then I think we'll call it, and then I can kind of narrow down what our first encounter is going to be, because we're coming up on that in the story right now. So, Dryad. Fae creatures. Creatures that are usually certain grove of trees. They appear as beautiful women. Okay. They're empathetic. Okay. Alrighty, so where's my thing here? Intelligent and shy, unless they need to protect their tree, and can go into a frenzy. Alrighty. Let's do a leprechaun, shall we? Leprechaun. That's a cute little leprechaun. Small people. love to play pranks. They don't like humans or dwarves usually. Okay, so they are Fae as well, like to play pranks and steal trinkets from travelers, like to hoard gold, distrust humans and dwarves, but usually okay with other races. Small humanoid. Okay. And lastly, we have the little Blinky Blink. Look how cute they is. Look at that cute little Blinky dog. Mysterious. So they obviously blink or teleport around. Mysterious, intelligent, and loyal creature. Teleport in a blink of an eye. Usually good. Aligned. Let's see. Would they? Let's see what Forgotten Realms wiki says. I know he doesn't look very nice, but I think he looks adorable. It is a fae. Did I say it was a fae? Did not, but it's a fae. Oh, the heart of a blink dog could be used as an alternative material component. Why? Don't do that. Don't do that. Unless you happen to have on hand a dead blink dog. Let's see. They speak their own language. They have a long hatred of displacer beasts and would attack them on sight, which makes sense because it's a cat versus a dog. Oh, it can use Dimension Door and can track. Dimension Door can track. It's Displacer Beast. Okay, I think that is where we're going to leave it for the moment. So we will be all done with that. OBS, you gotta stop doing this to me. My OBS is mad at me for doing things. But like I said, I need a new computer. But that will happen when it happens. I think the car is a little bit more important at the moment. But yeah, so that is all the world building that we're going to do today. Again, sorry I was half an hour late. I had a doctor's appointment right after work, and like I said, it was a long day at work, so I completely spaced it. But I was watching Dragonlance. Um, it's a game, a D&D game that some streamers that I watch played in, I think a year or two ago now. So I've been watching that with the hubby. And it's pretty, not only is it freaking hilarious, but it's very good storytelling. So I got caught up in that. Anyway, well, let's see if we can find someone to raid out to. What is this person doing? Oh, looks like they're playing a game. All right, so we are going to let's see if we can actually raid into them though. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes they have it set where you have to have a certain amount of people or have to be like friends with them or something. We'll see. Okay, it looks like it's going to let me. So they are playing a game. I'm not sure. It looks like a survival type of game. But anyway, I'm going to raid into Penny Potato. So you guys, thank you for being here and supporting me. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Or, wait. Now bye. Bye.